Hello, good evening, everybody. My name is David Ingham, and welcome to our Law of Attraction evening tonight. How can the power of Law of Attraction help you? And we run this Law of Attraction every single Tuesday night at 9 o'clock UK time. And, if you want to take part, you can always leave some messages below. We would love to help you, and stay tuned because we always have a bit of an exciting panel. I've got Angelo from Holland. Angelo, do you want to come out and say hello?
Hi David, hi guys, good night. What's up? This is the Law of Attraction Hangout. This is very cool. And today is how can Law of Attraction help you out? So you're gonna get very good tips. Take your pen and paper.
Great. This is quite a relaxed hangout, so just join in and have fun. And then we've got Jacob. Jacob is originally from Poland and living in London. Jacob, come and say hi.
Hey everyone. Well, how can law of attraction help you? Well, you will discover that today, and I must say, because we don't prepare those hangouts, and David just told us what is the topic for today, and this will be very interesting to see what law of attraction brings to us to give to you. This will be very interesting. Stay tuned.
Yes, indeed. I mean, every single week we have different topics. So, Angelo, what have I see you've been writing? Your last blog post was very interesting, which was yes, and that's all about law of attraction, because I mean Bob Marley. I mean, he attracted a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you wanna maybe have a chat about that?
Yeah, because I was the whole post started actually because I was on John Charles' website. I don't know if you guys know him, and he was talking about how to look for a relevant post and to put a relative post on your blog. And I did what he said. He uses Google Trends, so I went on Google Trends and I saw that Bob Marley was trending. And I said, okay, Bob Marley, why? And then I saw it was his birthday. And I said, okay, if it's trending, maybe if I do post it on Facebook, a lot of people will like it, because Bob Marley is very popular from youths to the old people. So I made a blog post about his top 5 quotes, and a lot of people seem to like it. Even David.
I love that blog post. It was great. And did you get did you get a lot of comments on Facebook from your gang?
I got a lot of likes. I got a lot of likes and shares.
Well, we need to. I think we need to do some more sharing. I think I'll share it again for you tonight after
All
this
right.
hangout.
All
Yeah,
right. Thank you.
you're welcome. And Jacob, my friend, how's your week been going? And maybe you can
Well,
share some of your wisdom with our listeners.
Well, the first half of the week was very incredible because we've been on a holiday. I came back on Thursday, but second half up to today was good too. I love it. I love it every minute. And to sorry, to say how law of attraction works is very easy when you look on other people, and when you read the books, listen to audios, and read the blog posts and all that about the law of attraction, you get to know how it works, and then you look out and you see it. Mostly what we see, we always see the sort of bad stuff and bad side of human beings, of our friends, but the time I start to looking into the law of attraction, I look at people a bit different, why they are here where they are, or what they do that I don't want to do. And it is brilliant. It's seriously brilliant. When I look at some of the friends, they are just not happy. And And also, when you get into the law of attraction, you will discover that the money is not everything. Yeah, of course, money helps, and money is a good stuff to have, but it's not everything. The people think that when I will have money, I will get that or house, or I will go somewhere, and I will be happy then. It's not working like that, because I have friends, they have a house, they have everything, and they are still not happy. You know, they had the work where there was not much to do, and they've been unhappy. Now they have the work, they are very busy because they ask for it, and they are not happy as well. It's really sort of interesting to see how this works, because not always we can see on ourselves. To look on others people, you have the different perspective, and you can sort of see and judge. And on ourselves, it's quite hard to judge ourselves. But that's where you go later on. You will see on your life as well. But the first, to look on the friends, how they do, what they do, that they are where they are, and it is incredible. It's incredible. And when I talk to you guys, Angelo and David, and some other folks there, which are into the internet marketing or the law of attraction, they all are positive. We all have a negativity in our lives. You know, I could start and I could probably talk for hours. What is wrong in my life? Everyone has stuff which is wrong. Okay, yeah, it's what they think is wrong in their lives, but on the long term, it just comes very easy. That's not a bad thing. You know, I'm divorced, but now I have a great girl with me, and she is pregnant, and that's it. That's great. You know, if not my divorce, I probably definitely will never met her. And you know, things happen in your life. In the present moment, they may seem to be bad, but make sure notice they are not bad. This is something tells you, universe tells you, or God, whatever you want to think about, that you're doing something which is against yourself, and then you can correct it, and your life will be perfect. Look at this, that anything happens to you that you don't want it, go other way. Just figure out what was wrong with what you did, and do it opposite way. Do it the better way, because we all here to be a better people. Listen, simple as that. And when you look on others, how they behave, you will see the pattern. The people that moan every time, that are unhappy every time. If it's the sun, it's too much sun. If it's raining, it's just raining again. You see their life, how is going, and is not going well, because they always, every time they have something, they have cars, they have better jobs, they are unhappy. Be happy now, and the rest will follow. Just be happy now. It is really good. And also today I spoke with my friend, and he was sort of saying like, oh yeah, I think I don't know what to do anymore. There is no burning desire in anything. And we were sort of talking, and we get to the point that he's interested into looking more into the sort of mind power in terms of law of attraction, or how you can heal yourself, because you can hear about the people have a cancer, and then a week later they don't have it, and he is doing this. So listen, I said to him, listen, this can be your purpose for now. Just do this, because when you go there, you will see more, and then maybe you will choose something else, because his dream, which he had, is not longer there. He's sort of like, I don't think I want it. And that's where how law of attraction just works really strangely. And okay, maybe not works strangely, I think that's the bad wording, but I'm looking for a better word to use, is working the ways that we cannot comprehend in our brain to figure out why is that. We will see that in 20 years time, but we cannot see that now. What you have to do, you have to believe it and just do it. Just do it. That's it.
Yes.
That's it. Period.
Well, I've got something to add to that, Jacob. That was really good. You know what? You know what the first thing to do is if things aren't going as you are expecting them to go, what you need to do is you need to have it's called retrospection. What is retrospection? It's analyzing what you are doing on a daily basis. Okay, because I can tell you right now, whatever is showing up in your life right now, it's because that's what you're thinking about most of the time. And I can tell you straight right now, I can give you some tips. How can the power of law of attraction help you? It can help you to actually analyze your thoughts. So see what you are thinking on a daily basis. And I've got something really, really profound to share with you. I'm sure you've all heard The Secret. If you haven't seen The Secret or watched the movie, I would suggest you go buy it and go get it. I think you can watch it on YouTube. Don't even think you need to buy it. It is profound. Now, you know, when things were really going well with me, I was hanging around with successful people, successful entrepreneurs, and it's amazing what their thought patterns are compared to people who moan and complain, and the people who never got anything. And the profound thing was when I spoke to one of these successful business partners after he watched The Secret. Do you know what he actually said to me? He said, "But doesn't everybody think like that?" You know what I'm saying? Doesn't everybody think like that? So it just shows you that when you've got that type of clarity, that about what you think about and who you're hanging around with and what type of what things you're attracting in your life. Successful people, that's what they all do. They do normally all day long, is they just think about more positive thoughts, energetic thoughts, and that's why they bring that into their lives all the time. So tip number one is have some retrospection. You can change your thoughts. You can start changing them on a daily basis, and I can tell you now, within a week of changing your thoughts for better pattern of more positive, you will start attracting some new people and new things into your life, and then that will start changing what you're bringing into your life, and that's how simple it is. Just start changing your thoughts, and remember that profound thought that I just mentioned. That when I asked this friend of mine, what did you think of The Secret? And he said, doesn't everybody think like that? That's something that you can have a think about. Okay, Angelo, back to you.
Yes, very nice stories, guys. I'm inspired. I'm taking notes.
Yeah,
I hope everybody else is taking notes too. And what I wanted to say is that how can law of attraction help you? Is I would like to just add that you create your reality, because it is all a part of creation, and the law of attraction just helps you out. It just gives you the things you're missing to add to the picture and complete the picture. And when Jacob said that, like, bad things happen and you don't understand it, it's something that I've learned recently, that there are no such things as bad things, because things just happen, and it is the way you look at it is what makes it bad. But in actuality, it will work out for you some way or somehow for the best for you. Because I can tell you a story about, like, from a true story about a Chinese man, about his son. And he was in China or Japan or whatever, but there was a time of like war, and he said he wanted his son to be safe and healthy, and he don't want nothing to happen to his son. And on a day, his son fell off a horse and broke his leg, and everybody, his friends, his family say, "Oh, such a bad thing happened to your son. Oh, so bad luck." And this man said, "I don't know what it is, but something is still good." And the next day, the army came and took every young young person to go to the army, and they couldn't have take his son because he has broken his leg. So the things are always working in your favor, even if it seems to go bad. But it's all how you respond to that situation, because you become what you think about most of the time. So, and if something happens and you see it as bad, you're gonna think of it that it's bad all the time, and that's just gonna keep coming because you just become what you think about most of the time. But it's not something that happens like overnight. It's like a process. It's like months and weeks. It's a process that just keeps going without you even realizing that it's happening. And like what I wanted to say is that like the law of attraction, like first, like last week I gave out a few tips like how to define your goal. Like you can be specific, you can uh, you can be general, or you can just define a feeling. And this week my tip is going to be that you can realize that the law of attraction is working by try to be aware of this. Like when you think of a thought, it is going to be positive or negative. But at first, when you think of a thought, that same thought is going to attract a similar related thought. So if it's negative thought, you're going to think about something that relates to that negative thought. That's going to make that picture a little bit more clearer or more negative than it already is. And then you're going to attract situations, people, circumstances that are going to make you feel like the thought that you have been vibrating all the time already. And then the third, you're going to get the exact thing you have been vibrating, or a situation that is going to give you that positive or negative feeling. So just keep an eye out for that, and then you will realize that the law of attraction is actually working. Because most people don't know what to look for, but if you just try to be aware of what is happening around you and realizing that whatever you think about literally happens, you will just be blown away. I have been blown away many times already, too much times actually. But I'm just and I wanted to say too that like when you pray for something like, oh please God, let this happen, let that happen, you don't have to like wait for an angel with wings to come. It's like something physical, a person, a situation will come and give you it. Like I was I was let me give you an example that happened recently, like yesterday, because my wife was saying she wanted like a Mac, a new computer, and we're saying like, okay, it's gonna happen. And then today she went to school after a long time, and then she went to school, and then she found out that they were selling Macs there. So it's like first you want a Mac, okay, you get more thoughts about that Mac computer, and then situations and circumstances, events and people will come that you will get the opportunity, the chance to buy that computer. It's so funny, it's so interesting, but it really works. Just pay attention to it. And when you realize that it's happening, you can use it to your advantage to what it is that you want. It's really true.
So that's so true, Angelo. Because in the secret that we're watching, there was I think it's Jack. I can't remember his surname, but I think he did the book, chicken soup of your soul. I think that's the title of the book. And he actually wrote that book, but he never thought it was ever good enough to publish. And then he decided to just go for it and actually put out a law of attraction to say he wanted to earn $100,000 in the next year. And when he started to just believe in that was his goal. That's what he wanted to earn. Then he started, and then when he started thinking about this money all the time and writing it down, and he actually put $100 bill on his ceiling, and he wrote on it $100,000. So every night when he went to bed and he lay up, he could actually see the $100,000 written on the bill. And by thinking about it, what happened was he started to attract people to him who actually wanted to publish his book. Yeah. And then he actually got that book published. And I think his first year, I think he made just under 100,000. I think he made something like 98,000. Yeah,
that's enough.
and then after the book actually got published, I think he published a few more books. I think then he actually made $1 million.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So hey, there we go, guys. The law of attraction works.
And exactly. And I have another experience to tell, because about when I was reading books about Kevin Trudeau, Your Rich Superman, listen to the audios, he said that you need to go to events to meet new people and get the vibration and like hang out with other people. Like you know, you just need to, because success breeds success. You need to like rub off on other successful people. And I was saying, okay, where can I find an event? Any event, it doesn't matter. I just want to have like successful people and just an event, craziness, happiness. And tomorrow I'm going to an event. I found an event. Tomorrow I'm going. I love it. I have been waiting for it for like a month already. And one day I was scrolling on Facebook and I saw this event from Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad in Netherlands. So I said, whoa, this is it. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for, and I'm going tomorrow. So
wow, I like that. Nice. I like that. That is awesome. There we go. You're gonna attract some people.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what it is all about. I mean, just like what I was mentioning about when I was speaking to my friends about the secrets, you know. And when you actually start to hang around with these successful people, you start forgetting your limiting thoughts. You actually start losing them, you know. Yeah. And then because you just think, yeah, let's do this, and it's enthusiasm, and people want to do things, and it's not like we can't do it. It's yeah, we can do it. Let's do it, you know. And it's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, the can-do attitude is really important in life, and one thing which I would add to everything what we was talking today is don't put the time limitation on it, because when you put a time limit on something, whatever you want to do, and if you are, then you sort of think about the time. You don't think about the feeling what you will have when you got that stuff, but you think about the time and limit, and then you limit yourself because you think about, okay, what if I don't get that on time? Then I'm not good, or I break my word which I give to myself. This will be not good, and that's where you bring yourself down. You bring your thinking down. You bring your feeling down. Don't put the time limitation, because we don't really know what's the best time for us. This can be a week, this can be 3 years, but just have a big goal, huge goal, because of what they say, if you shoot to the moon and you missed, you end up on the stars anyway. Then have a big dream, okay? Have a big dream, but then have a chief aim, which is smaller, but still is on the road to the big dream, because say the big dream is you want to buy the island, $30 million, you will not have it, okay? And if you put, okay, I need in the 5 years, I want to buy the island, you don't believe in that, you know. The people that you earn, I don't know, £30,000 a year, you will never buy the island from your work. But then put the chief aim that, okay, I want to get first $1,000 a month from whatever business, whatever other stuff you do. And then you can believe in that and you can get excited about this. When you get there, you can expand your chief aim, go further. Because remember, go as far as you can see. When you reach that, you see further. And then you go, and then you reach your goal, your chief dream, your big dream, you can reach. And don't put the time limitation on this, because this will keep you broke all the life. All the life, you just keep you broke. Don't put the time limitation. That's my end of today. No time, just live good life.
Good. Well, guys, we're gonna wrap it up now. My bit of advice for this week would be think about what you're attracting. If you're not attracting what you want, then have a bit of retrospection. Look at yourself. You know, I know sometimes it can be tough, but the only reason why you're attracting that is because you are actually thinking about things that you do not want, and that's why you're attracting it. And you can change that around by just changing your thoughts. Okay? Thoughts are powerful. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Go for it, Angelo.
Yes. My tip is just because I know that a lot of people, like, they read a lot. They want to know more information, and when they get that information, they want to know just a little bit more information. But I would say just know the basics of how law of attraction works, and just live your life, and just try to do as good as you can every day, and everything will be good. Just do the most right you can every time.
Mike, David, unmute yourself.
Yes. Thanks, man. Okay, we're going to call it a wrap.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Leave some comments down below, and we'll love to hear from you guys. Say good night, everybody.
Good night. Take care.
Okay,
Bye.
take care. Good night.